Today, we journey back to a pivotal moment in the life of a music legend, Bob Marley. In November 1980, Bob Marley sought treatment from German specialist Dr. Joseph Iles, marking the beginning of his final chapter. During Marley's treatment, his health rapidly declined. While jogging one day, he suddenly stumbled, collapsed, and began convulsing with foam at his mouth. It was a terrifying moment, but eventually, he regained consciousness. Marley received chemotherapy at Sloan Kettering in New York, which caused his dreadlocks to fall out. The remaining locks were so uncomfortable that he decided to cut them, marking a poignant night. Bob Marley's death on May 11, 1981, shocked many. As the first Jamaican artist to achieve international fame, he brought the music and struggles of Jamaica to a global audience. His songs vividly depicted the hardships of the impoverished and oppressed while highlighting the spiritual strength that sustained them. On September 21, 1980, Marley collapsed during a football warm-up session in Central Park, New York. Tests revealed widespread cancer, and he was given less than a month to live. Despite his illness, Marley traveled to Bavaria, Germany, for treatment, keeping the trip secret to avoid negative press. In his last interview in early November 1980, Marley reassured fans he would return to the studio in April for a new record. This interview with Ron Sinclair of JBC Radio was his attempt to combat rumors about his health. Marley's manager, Alan Cole, revealed that the suggestion to seek Dr. Iles' expertise came from a former football colleague. Dr. Iles, who was attending a cancer symposium in New York, was known for his controversial methods and claims of curing incurable cancer patients. His techniques were so disputed that in 1961, he faced charges of fraud and manslaughter due to the deaths of patients who refused conventional treatment in favor of his methods. One notable patient was Lillian Board, a British Olympic medalist, who also died under his care. At Bob Marley's 36th birthday celebration in Germany, those in attendance included Dr. Carlton Fraser, Bob's personal doctor, Alan Cole, Marley's manager, Rita, Bob's wife, Cindy, Damian Marley's mother, and Cedella, Bob's mother. According to Fraser, Bob was in high spirits, but sadly could not lift his finger to play his guitar due to a stroke that had partially paralyzed the left side of his body. This inability frustrated him, yet he maintained a positive charisma, as testified by everyone who met him in his final months. A review by the American Cancer Society concluded that there was no evidence that Dr. Iles' combination therapy or any related treatments were effective against cancer. Reports suggested that Dr. Iles had been a member of Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party but had fallen out of favor because he continued to treat Jewish patients, which went against party policy. As a result, he was sent to the Russian front, one of the most dangerous arenas in the Second World War, and remained a prisoner of war until 1945. Alan Cole mentioned that no one close to Bob Marley knew about Dr. Iles' Nazi ties. Initially, there was hope when Marley made remarkable progress shortly after his arrival in Germany. However, by the end of April 1981, his health deteriorated dramatically. When Dr. Iles informed Marley that there was nothing more he could do, Marley attempted to return to Jamaica. Fraser, his personal doctor, did not support this decision and left for London to handle personal and professional matters. A few days later, shocking news arrived: Bob Marley had passed away. Almost 40 hours after leaving Germany, Marley died at Cedars of Lebanon Hospital in Miami, Florida, on the morning of May 11, 1981, during a stopover. Sadly, he never made it back to Jamaica. Fraser recounted being devastated by the news while in London. He couldn't believe how quickly Marley's condition had worsened, especially since he had been doing well in Germany. In 1977, Bob Marley was diagnosed with a cancerous tumor in his toe, allegedly caused by an injury sustained while playing football. However, Fraser supports the theory that Marley was deliberately injected with cancer cells through a needle placed in a pair of shoes given to him. After surviving an assassination attempt at Hope Road, Marley retreated to the hills. A few days later, he was given a pair of sneakers, and when he tried them on, a needle pierced his big toe. The condition worsened while he was on tour in London, and it was suggested that his leg would have to be amputated at the hip. Bob Marley's funeral at 9 Mile saw all of Jamaica celebrate him like a saint. His mother sang the first song from his last album at the memorial service, Coming In From the Cold. Throughout his short life, Marley left behind stories and songs filled with love, empowerment, joy, and emancipation. His final words to his son Ziggy were, "Money can't buy life." Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the final days of Bob Marley. If you found this story insightful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with fellow reggae enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep the spirit of reggae alive and remember, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. Peace out.